This is John J. Wiley from Law Enforcement Today, one of the hosts of the Law Enforcement Today radio show. In addition to that, I'm retired Baltimore police, and I got to tell you, I had to come to you live because I'm very, very upset, and I've got to watch my words very, very carefully. I want to speak, even though I'm very emotional, I want to speak in a factual way, in a way that doesn't inflame and not be antagonistic, but it's time to start calling some people out. Got some updates for you. Before I go into a lot of details about what I'm upset about, I want to say congratulations to Annette Sebastian, retired West Virginia State Police officer, received a prize for having downloaded our free app and registering on the page. I'll be sent to her. She won an EDC satchel bag from Vertex and also a Vertex baseball cap. We got more contests coming your way, so if you haven't downloaded our app yet, do it. It's free, it's easy. You can get it at lawenforcementtoday.com. You can also do a search at iTunes App Store or Google Play to search for Law Enforcement Today app and get it there. And be sure to register with an email address on the fan wall. All right, let's talk. I woke up this morning to the news that 6 police officers across the United States were shot. 6. 1 killed, Officer Matthew Baxter. His sergeant, Richard Sam Howard, fighting for his life in grave condition. The prognosis from those in the press reports from Kissimmee, Florida, saying that it doesn't look good for Sergeant Howard. 2 officers shot in the Jacksonville Sheriff's Department in Florida. 2 Pennsylvania State Police officers shot. I read another officer was stabbed somewhere. And this happens on the very same day that Boston Antifa posts a flyer saying that law enforcement officers and law enforcement groups are right-wing terror groups. I'll post the photo for you in the comments of this, and I'll also post a screenshot, which, by the way, they edited the screenshot, because when they first posted it, it said, if you see anybody flying the blue line flag or any of these other signs, punch them in the mouth. This group advocating violence against police officers on the very same day that 6 officers were killed, or shot, I should say. 1 killed, 1 fighting for their life. Makes me sick. And I'm watching the news, in the national news, there's so very little mentioned about it, but they go into all kinds of great detail about who's right and who's wrong. As if somehow Antifa, in their wisdom, feels that they are justified in committing acts of violence. By the way, I watched a video from some Antifa goofball that called himself Zoltan, hiding behind a hoodie and a mask, saying it's okay to assault and isolate and firebomb people if you don't like them. That's no different than what the Klan does. And as a police officer, I actually had to do, for lack of better words, battle against the Klan and Nazis and racist skinheads before these Antifa were even born. It's time for the media to start reporting some truth. 6 officers shot doing their job. Why? Because they're police. That's why. Officer Matthew Baxter, 3-year veteran, father, husband, father to 3, son, brother. Sergeant Richard Sam Howard, fighting for his life, and doesn't look good. You want to know why I'm upset? I lost friends, men and women that I worked with in the police department. And by the way, all these officers that were shot, they're brothers and sisters of mine. I don't know them. They're family. The same way I have cousins in Ireland and cousins in the United States I never met, but they're still family. These people are family. So my thoughts and prayers are with the families. And in the past episode of the Law Enforcement Today radio show, you can hear it run on our website today, a dear friend, Kim Abato Diachilla, talks about how her first husband, a good friend, Baltimore police officer William Billy Martin was killed in the line of duty, murdered for being a police officer. What the impact was like for her and her family, going through the funeral, trying to help others who are grieving, trying to build a life and raise a family after that. Every Antifa coward that's hiding behind a mask thinks that assaulting police is an answer. Listen to that broadcast. Listen to that episode. It just bothers me immensely. You know, we all got called names. That came with the territory. But when you called me a Nazi, that really, really made me angry. You see, I had uncles and grandfathers who fought in World War II. They were Irish immigrants. They fought to eliminate Nazis. They paid a heavy price. Their families paid a heavy price, just like yours did. So yeah, I'm heated up. I'm upset. I'm angry. And I'm angry, not just Antifa. I'm angry at the media. It's about time you started telling some facts. Some goofball who hides behind a mask and a hoodie and calls himself made-up names like Zoltan and encouraging violence against other people because he doesn't like them for whatever reason, encouraging violence against police because he doesn't like them, is a loser. Could you imagine if I did that, what the response from the media would be? Could you imagine if a police officer in the United States said that, those sort of things? The upheaval and the tremendous backlash from the media there would be. So my brothers and sisters still on the job, I think about you. I pray for you. We're in your corner. And believe it or not, the vast majority of people across the United States of every race, every walk of life, every religious denomination has your back, regardless of what you hear in the news. We care about you. And we here at Law Enforcement Today do care very, very much about you because we are you. For those of you like me who are fortunate enough to be retired, we're glad you made it out. And for the family members of those serving today, we appreciate your service and sacrifice as well. For all the officers that were injured in Boston, for the officers who were shot yesterday, our thoughts and prayers are with you, wishing you a full and speedy recovery, and our thoughts and prayers are with the family of Police Officer Matthew Baxter and Kissimmee Sergeant Richard Sam Howard. I wish I had something else good to say. I really don't, except this. I love my law enforcement family. Till next time, this is John J. Wiley. See ya.